Today we get to dive in deep on the Cooler Master NC100 and build a crazy PC utilizing the Intel NUC9 Extreme Compute element. And hey, we might even try and throw in a beefy MSI RTX 3080 to show what this compact case is capable of holding. We're always building computers and we need to save money where possible. When it comes to Windows, we're able to save hundreds of dollars using sites like our good friends over at mmorc.com, who are today's video sponsor. Windows 10 Pro costs $15.29. By using the coupon code FRD35, you can get 35% discount, making your order total $9.94. After your purchase, click the extract key, copy the key, and start typing activate in the Windows search bar and paste your new key to activate. Congratulations, you have now removed that ugly watermark and you have access to all of Windows features. Once again, use code FRD35 for 35% off and use the links in the video description. The Mastercase NC100 is a compact chassis designed to bring out the best performance from the Intel NUC9 Extreme element with excellent cooling and full GPU length support. The Mastercase NC100 is a system package that includes the case, an integrated daughterboard for interconnecting the GPU and the Intel NUC9 Extreme Compute element, as well as including the new VSFX Gold 650 watt power supply. You can get the 7.9 litre case in either black or white powder-coated steel. The case comes with two USB 3 Gen 2 Type A ports on the front I/O and comes with two slim 92mm fans for cooling. So let's actually take a look inside. The two side and top panels are easy to remove via the rear thumb screws and slide right off. By removing the front panel, we get access to the raw framework. And here is the beauty about this case. We can easily deconstruct the structural bars to allow for more access to the inside of the case when we're building. So let's go ahead and construct this PC and show you how easy it is to install the RAM and your SSDs into the Intel NUC9. So our MSI RTX 3080 does fit inside the case. However, the power supply only has two 8-pin connectors, so we're probably gonna have to swap it out. Now this does go for most SFX power supplies, which kind of limits them to most 30 series GPUs, so perhaps an extra power cable for the GPU might be in order. So let's swap out the MSI RTX 3080 Gaming X Trio and we'll chuck in our Strix 2080 Ti with two 8-pin connectors. So building in this case is quite a breeze. If the power connector and the rails were not able to be undone, then I think it would be a nightmare. Both the GPU and the NUC 9 went in fairly easy, and there was plenty of room to route the cables throughout, and we even tied some to the top back rail. But now that we have the system built, let's go ahead and test out the system temperatures. I'm quite curious to see how this case performs with the front window on and with it off, especially with such a beefy GPU inside. For testing, we'll be using Cooler Master's first ever gaming monitor, the GM34CW. This is a 3440 by 1440p VA quantum dot display with a 144Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, and FreeSync 2 compatible. We will be doing a 1-hour firmware stress test on the GPU to see if the cooling in this tight space is an issue, or if the mesh cutouts on the front panel are good at keeping the GPU cool with those dual 92mm fans. After 1 hour of testing, our results aren't looking too good. With the front panel open, our 2080 Ti actually achieved 74 degrees before it started flatlining. It's within tolerances, but I knew it was about to get much hotter. So we put the panel back on and instantly temperatures shot up to 86 degrees before it flatlined. That's a 12 degrees increase, which is not really looking too good. So what we ended up doing was we took the panels off, the PC shot back down to 73, 74 degrees. We actually ripped off the mesh filter, which was adhered to the inside of the front panel, and we watched the temperatures rise back up, but this time it flatlined at 80 degrees Celsius and stayed there. So that's a 6-degree increase just by taking the dust filters out of the PC. Now, what I wanted to do to try and see if we can make even more of a temperature difference is take the top dust filter off. I didn't think there'd be any increase to the GPU temperatures or decrease. However, we did slightly see on the graph a bit of a drop in temperatures, but it only equated to about half a degree. In conclusion, I just wanted to note that Firmark is a worst case scenario. This absolutely puts the GPU at 100%, testing everything and throwing everything it has at it. So what this means is you most likely won't see this result in games. With that being said, I don't think I would want to trust my machine with my high-end 2080 Ti or a 3080 or a 3090 or anything like that inside. What I would instead do is probably put a mid-tier card in there, something like a 3070 or a 2070 or 2080, something like that. And with that being said, it's kind of limited to that sort of range anyway, because you can't put any of the higher end 30 series cards in there because the power supply only has 2 power connectors. 30 series cards have 3. So if we can look past that higher end hot card issue, I think that this is such a good case for small compact PCs with a mid-tier card inside. There is so much modularity, portability, it doesn't take up much space. I think it's such a nice case for the right user. Anyway, that about does it for me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll leave specs for the monitor if you guys are interested, and also the case down in the description below if you would like to check them out further and do a bit of your own research and see what else these pieces of hardware have to offer. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment, and we'll see you all in the next one.